Hello, hi guys, it's your lady Belta back here, and today I'm going to share my part 2 of my story from the village to Nairobi to Dubai and many more. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to the bell down there, click that bell for notification, like, comment, and share this a story. You need to share this story. And guys, the reason why I decided to share my story is because after watching a lot of these loyal test guys stories, the way I'm seeing our young girls getting lost, our young men getting lost. Don't forget, I'm a mom and I have a teenager. I'm raising a 19 years old. So when I see such kind of loyal test things, they hurt me so much. And I think we need to open up to our children. We need to share such stories I'm sharing, so that at least kids can know they can make it in life. Okay, now let's continue with my story. I remember my last story, ilifika when I used to do farming, so that I can try to raise money to raise my child and to help my mom also to do 1, 2, 3 things, because my dad was very disappointed with me, and I put a lot of conflict to the family, especially between my mom and my dad. And I agree, I did a very big mistake. This happened because of me. My mom did get what she need to get from the husband because of a mistake that I did. So if you're watching this and you are a teenager, you need to be very careful with whatever you do. Don't put your parents to where I put my mom into. And I know, guys, you can hear some noise from my background. There's a construction going around where I am. So don't worry. I'll be try to be loud enough so that you can hear anything and everything that I'm saying. So yeah, I continued doing my farming, and I remember vile harvest nilitoa gunia kama, I think, gunia 6 za mahindi na 4 za bosho. So I had to give my mom gunia moja ya mahindi na bosho, because at least giving me a chance kulima kwa shamba yake, then the rest nikauza. I really made a lot of money by then. And hata my mom, nilimsaidia could do 1, 2, 3 things and that kind of stuff. So because of that good job I did, my stepmoms and the other families and everybody was not happy. They were jealous of me. That's why I always say, be careful when you be jealous of people. I'm working so hard. I did that as a hard work. Imagine mimi mtoto wa 21 years old, nimeenda nimelima shamba, nimetoa hizo gunia zote, then you come here and your evilness, jealousy zako. So I don't know what they went and told my dad. After kwambia my dad kenye walimwambia, my dad came the next day and he called my mom na akamwambia hiyo shamba nisilime tena. He ended nalima the next season. So I didn't get a chance to continue with my farming again. Can you believe that? Everybody, I was on top of everything. Everybody was talking about Belter. It was dinner was Belter, lunch was Belter, breakfast was Belter. Everybody was talking about me. But the best thing with me, my mom told me to be prayerful. To be prayerful. I've done a mistake. I asked God for forgiveness. I asked her for forgiveness, my dad, and I just be prayerful. So vile waliniambia namba nisilime, I said okay, fine. So you know what I started doing after that? I used to go to my stepmoms and I do casual labor. Ushago wale wa mama wanakujanga kulima kwa shamba wanalipwa. I used to do that to my stepmother's shamba because my mom didn't have money to pay me. Of course, I used to limia my mom, but I could only limia my mom and nilipe because she did not have money to pay me. So nilikuwa naenda kulima kwa my stepmoms nalipwa. So nikalima hivyo, nikisave, and I remember the kulima yenye nilima, I got 3,000 out of it. And I remember one day I was in the farm nikilima, then my sister-in-law, my wife to my big brother, akakuja akanipata. So she called me na akanikalisha chini, and she gave me a word of advice, and she gave me a word of wisdom. She told me, you're too young to be doing this. Okay? You can't compare yourself with these old women from the village who comes here and do this casual labor. You cannot compare yourself with these women. You need to think what you're going to do, Belter. You cannot do this. And I don't want you to do this. You're very beautiful. You're young. Even if you did a mistake, you can't, take yourself back because of one mistake you did, And I'm like, wow, I think she has told me something. So nilikuwa nishalipwa that 3,000. You know what I did? Hata sikutafuti kukaa tu siku mbili. Kafikira, I have to go to Nairobi. I didn't know where I'm going. I didn't know what I'm coming to do. I didn't know who I'm coming to see. But I said, I'm going to the city. I'm going to Nairobi. So I went to her na nikamwambia, after umeniambia ile story, I think nimefikiria sana and nimedecide kwenda Nairobi. Akaniambia, so uko na pesa yote? Nikamwambia, yeah, after kulima kwa my stepmom, nimemake 3,000 and I still have my balance. Ile mbaki ile niluza zile magunia sitataja leo much, but I still have my saving kale ka wanawake wanakanyagianga, but I had to leave my mom with some money na ule so akaniambia, okay fine, mimi I'll do this for you, nitakupatia akanipatia pia kitu kake kadogo. Then she gave me a number, akaniambia in case uende kiumane kiharibike Nairobi, just at least go with this number. She gave me her number of her sister who used to live in Nairobi by then. Sister yake sasa. She gave me the number. So mimi nikaandika hiyo number. Kamwambia, thank you, pray for me, all the best. Ka wish me all the best. The next day, the same day after I went home, nikaambia mom, I need to look for her a nanny. Na nikumtafutia mfanyikazi. Kanisa natafuta mfanyikazi wa nini? Nikamwambia, I'll tell you mom. So I went around the village, wale wa mama nakutaka kufanya those casual labor hapo. I went and spoke to one of the mamas because she used to have a daughter who had finished class 8, but she didn't have money to take her to Form 1. So I told her, maybe in future I'm going to help you to take her to Form 1, but would you mind, giving me your daughter? I will be paying her 3,000 a month, so that she can be staying home with my mom to help my mom and also help my child. And the mother was like, oh, your mom, she's a very good friend of mine. She helps me a lot. Hata chakula ndiye ananiwekanga saa zingine sina chakula. My mom, she's very kind. So ananiwekanga chakula. No problem, just go with her. She packed and we went home. And that night when we were having dinner with my mom, I told my mom my plan. And my mom was like, no. You cannot go to a place where you don't know. Do you know Nairobi? You think Nairobi? Do you know Nairobi? She was scaring me. And I said, Mom, I've already made up my mind. I cannot change my mind. So my mom slept worried, and me, I'm ready to go. The next day, I woke up in the morning. I made breakfast the way I normally do. I packed my stuff. I took shower. I dressed up, packed my stuff. And imagine the funny thing is, zile nguo zangu nilikuwa nimebeba. I had packed my clothes in like a paper bag. I will never forget, a white paper bag. Hata sikuwa na bag ya kubeba hizo maguo. So what I did, I paid this lady, nikampatia 1,500. The ladies that are now my nanny at that time, kampatia 1,500. Then I gave my mom some cash from that other money I made from my my harvest when nililima shamba. Nikapatia my mom some of the cash. So na mimi nikajiweka zile zingine. So what I did, so the next day nikaamka, vitu zangu vizuri, nikawaambia bye bye, nikakiss my baby. So niliweka some of the money, nikaeka chini ya socks, nikaeka kwa socks ndani hivi, nikaeka kwa kiatu. Okay, the life in Nairobi, and I'm coming from the village. Nikaficha moja chini ya kiatu, pesa, na 1,000 nikaeka hapa kwa matiti kwa bra. Hiyo ndio ya kulipa fare. So wakinipea change nitakuja tena niweke wapi? Hapo basi. So Madhe kanipeleka stage. I can remember when tukiwa stage Madhe bado ananiambia, Madhe amejishika hivi, amefikiria na niongelesha. Mimi nimeomba mama nisha make up my mind. I can't change nisha make up my mind. Siwezi nika change. So my mom was like, okay fine, okay, she had to kubali with it because there's nothing she can do. So I told her, Mom, I just request you for only one thing. One thing, Mom, I'm going to request for me. Prayers. Don't be worried about me. Just pray for me. Okay? Take care of yourself. Take care of my baby. And I will never disappoint you. And I will never disappoint you, Mama. Okay? Matatu ikakuja. Nikapanda matatu. Nairobi. Kakuja tukafika country bus. So you guys, you know what time is it? It's 6:30. 6:30 p.m. Ndio nimefika. Hey, nimefika country bus. What? I'm looking around, I'm like, Belta, where the hell have I just came? What? Nico, hey, where am I going to start now? So, you know, those shops ziko country bus. So I went to one of the shop. Then I spoke to that guy nikamuuliza, nataka kwenda some town center. How do I go? Atoa kichwa hivi nje. Hizo hiyo kanambia, unaona hizo magari zinapanda hivi? Fuata hizo magari. Magari zinakuwa ni fuata zimeshikana hivi. Kuna traffic ya hapo 6 ya Nairobi, you know, pale Mudhurwa. Hey, gosh. Nikasema, okay God. Chani kazani Belta. Guys, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know nobody. And I'm in the city of Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Nasijui mahali naenda. Mimi ndio huyo. Nakwambia hata even kuvuka barabara is a problem. Mazi nakwambia niko navuka barabara nashika huyu. That's, you know, Nairobi mtu ananifanya hivi. Usinishike, unaweza kuwa ni mwizi. Nikavuka hivi na mashida, nikaenda nikapita pale na hii church ilikuwa Waiguru, hiyo church. Ilikuwa inaitwaje, nikapita hiyo church, kulikuwa na cooperative bank ilikuwa somewhere hapo, nikakuja hivi. Nika cross barabara, nikaingia nikapanda hivi juu, nikakuja kuchomokea hapo nini? Ya center. Are we together up to that point? Nimefika ya center, so ni around hapa hivi kitu 7. Giza imeingia. Sasa naona tu lights. I'm seeing na look around na tu stima peke yake. Wow. Now I'm like, what am I going to do, Belta? Hi, Belta. You're not going back to the village. I am not going back to the village. I'm not going back to the village. I started doing something called prospecting. Kama unajua prospecting. If you did one start online business, you know what it means. Approaching, talking to people. Nikaanza ku approach people. I'm telling you, I spoke to more than 30 something people. Nikiwambia wani accommodate for one night. Nobody agreed to accommodate me for only one night in the city of Kanairo. Hakuna mtu alikubali kunipatia one night accommodation. Guys, one night accommodation. Everybody was telling me, no, I'm living with my husband. Mwingine, I'm living with my mom. Mwingine, I'm living with what. Nobody agreed. Hata kuongelesha mtu, you're trying to explain to somebody, nilikuwa nawaambia, mimi ni mgeni Nairobi. Hata nimeanza kusema mimi ni mgeni Nairobi, ndio onihurumie. Wapi? Si kuhurumua na mtu yoyote. Kwanza yeye unaongelesha mtu hataki kusimama, anakuongelesha anashika bag hivi anaanza kukuangalia hivi. Hata hataki kukuongelesha sasa. Hiyo you know Nairobi, right? Oh, Belta, God. Thank you, God. What? So finally nimekuja nikapanda nikafika hapa. Kuna hii club ilikuwa inaitwa Wallet. There's a club nilikuja iko pale ukienda Best Lady. I don't know hiyo barabara inaitwaje. I don't know, I don't remember. Hiyo Best Lady hapo hivyo. I don't know. So nikakuja nikafika hapo, kulikuwa na matatu mingi zimesimama hapo niso. Imagine mimi natembea. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trying to prospect to look if I can get somebody who can accommodate me for only one night. The next day niamke niendelee kungangana na life. So in that process nikitembea hivyo looking for somebody to accommodate me for that one night, I see the lady who used to school with my stepsister back in the village. She used to come from Nairobi to one of the high schools back in the village. Ilikuwa inaitwa Matu High School. She used to school there. So she's doing Form 4 exams. She has the last exam the next day. So I see this lady. Nikakimbia. Wow, she on an angel. Her name was Susan. Lucky Susan, wherever you are. If you come across this video, if you watch it, I know you're gonna remember me, Belta. Man. I thank you so much, and I always pray for you, even if I don't know where you went. But in case you come across this video, hey, hello me, please, Susan. Thank you so much. So I spoke to this lady, Susan. She was in Form 4, so she was going to do her exam the next day. So nikamu explain here, and me, I don't want to go to the village. I cannot go back to the village, Susan. No. No. The only thing I can help you is we have to go back to Thika. I will take you to my auntie's place because I cannot go home because my mom knows already I've already left and I have exam tomorrow. So we'll go to my auntie's place. Then I'll wake up early in the morning, I'll catch up with the first bus that goes to the village, and then you from there, tutajua vile utafanya. Nikamwambia, no problem. No, but don't tell anybody. Usiambie mtu yeyote. I'm begging her not to tell my stepsister, because the moment she tells stepsister, everybody in the village will know I'm struggling in Nairobi. And I didn't want my mom akuwe na hiyo wasiwasi. So I went back to Thika. We went to her auntie's place. So I spent the night there. Hiyo night I didn't even sleep. Sema kukaa macho the whole night. Number 1, matiti. Siwezi kunywa maji, siwezi kula chakula, siwezi fanya hata kutingika hivi siwezi. My milk, my KCSE, they are like this. And hakuna mtu wa kuzinyonya. Sasa hiyo my baby nimemwacha in the village. Man, siwezi fanya hata kutingika hivi siwezi tingika. So the next day comes, in the morning. So I tells this auntie of my friend to show me somewhere I can make a call. So don't forget, nilikuwa nimesema na pesa twangu, yeah. So I went to akanionyesha one of the simu ya jamii. So I made a call to my mom just to assure my mom I'm okay. I told my mom I'm living at my friend's house. We are okay. We're gonna start looking for a job, and very soon I'll be working, mom. So don't worry about me. Just pray for me and take care of yourself and take care of my baby. I'll be sending you money and for the nanny. Okay? We good up to there? Okay. So I made a call, and then after that, so kale kanamba nilipewa na my sister-in-law back in the village. Yeah, sister in case kiumane, kaka backup. So I made this call because mama nimpigie. So I called her. So when I called her, the phone went through, and I told them, actually I'm in Nairobi. I was coming to see one of my friends, and I would like to come and say hi to you guys. They were happy, you know. They were happy. Let me give you my daughter. She gave the phone to the daughter so that she can give me the direction to. They used to live in Komarok, Junction, Komarok here. So the daughter gives me the direction, nikaandika chini, blah blah blah, nene. So I had to say bye to this auntie, and I went back she took me to the stage, nikachukua gari za Nairobi, nikafika Nairobi, nikaulizia where I can take 18C. Wakanielezea niende hapa hii place kulikuwa na kabombo hii stage, not GPO, this another stage down huko chini huko, ukienda huko Accra Road huko chini. There's a stage there za kwenda Komarok. So nikaenda nikaoneshwa 18C, nikapanda, nikakaa karibu na conductor ndio nisipotee. Sema nisipotee, nikakaa karibu na konda hapa hivi. Gari ikisema tumefika. So at least mama, the daughters walikuwa wananingojea stage. So tukaenda tukafika, the daughters were there, I know them. So tukaenda tukasalamiana, wakanipeleka kwa hao. So nikaenda nikakaa the first day. The second day nikamwambia, you know you guys, I came to visit you guys, but at the same time I'm looking for a job. Kila mtu alipinduka akaniangalia akaniuliza, ati? Nikamwambia the mom told me, unaona wangu? Unafikiri what are they doing home? Unafikiri wanafanya nini kwa nyumba? Hawanaji mahali. Hakuna makazi Nairobi. Hakuna. Hawa wangu watafuta kazi wamekosa. Mimi nikasema hata kama yangu iko mahali inaningojea tu hii Nairobi. Hivyo ndo nilijiambia tuna akili. So unajua ukija kuvisit watu Nairobi, kikaa siku moja ya pili ya tatu, unaanza kuangaliwa na macho. Unaona tu macho tunakuangalia. You understand? So nikasema tuna roho hata kama yangu, it's there. So the next day nikaamka, after 2 days, the third day nikaamka, nikaanza walk around huko Komarok, nikiongelesha watu wa mini supermarket, shop, nikiuliza jobs. So I came across one of the shop, and I was a lady inside there, and nikamuuliza kama anajua mtu yote anataka, hata kama ni mtu wa nyumba. I was even looking for a nanny's job. I was not gonna choose job your time. So she told me, by the way, there's a guy who came here yesterday. He told me he's looking for somebody kukaa kwa shop yake. Hebu acha niangalie kama yuko. No, she just went outside akaniambia, hey, by the way, he's even there. Unaona jamaa amekaa pale. Ilitoza simu ya jamii. Wewe jamaa tukakule simu ya jamii. Enda kuongelesha hiyo jamaa. Mimi ndio nimeenda hapo. Hi, how are you? Jina langu naitwa Belta. Nimetumwa na ule msichana wa shop, ameniambia you're looking for. Nikamwambia, unajua kume calls? Nikamwambia hata umefanya mzuri ukakuja. He used to have that shop. na alikuwa na job, so alikuwa anakuja anafanya job hapo kwa shop yake kidogo kidogo, anakimbia. Sijui alikuwa anafanya kazi gani, anaenda kwa kazi. So actually that time nili arrive, that moment he was just about to close, and hiyo job ingine alikuwa anafanya. So at least nikapata luck, job yangu ikapatikana. So he just showed me how to make a call. Kanionyesha vile nitakuwa napiga from there to here ni 10 shilling, from here 20, 30, hivyo how to charge those simu za jamii by then. So akaniambia I'll come back and we're gonna talk about salary, don't worry. So he went and he left me there. I just went down to my knee and I said, thank you Jesus, thank you Lord, oh my job has just come. 3 days in Nairobi and I have a job. I was so excited. So I'm like, oh, even I gave my mom that number. Yeah, simu ya jamii. My mom used to call me there. I used to use the same number to call my mom back home and talk to my mom about my baby, and I talk to my nanny. So like that. Yeah, and the story continues. So from there he came back. Then he told me gonna be paying me 3,000. So nikaanza kufanyia 3,000 kwa simu ya jamii. And at the same time nikiishi kwa ule sister wa my sister in law, you understand. So nimekaa karibu wiki. So I remember every day, unajua kwa Nairobi lazima ukuwe mjanja. After this guy showing me how to be making calls and how to charge, we used to make a call. I'm sorry, forgive me God, but I had to do this at that moment, at that time. I had no other chance, but I had to do it. I'm sorry. Ulikuwa unakuja unapiga simu. If it's 10 shilling, I charge you 20. 10 is mine. If it's 30, I charge you 40. 10 is mine. Okay? Are we together? So I started making my own money. I used to make a closing and opening stock, closing stock nikimaliza. At the end of the day, I'm also closing mine with my own cash. This is mine, this is his. And then nilikuwa napita kwa shop na nunua mkate. Unajua ukiishi kwa wenyewe lazima ujipendekeze. You understand? And I used to feed 4 people, because it was the mom, the father, and 2 daughters and me. So we are 5 people. So I used to feed these people from the village. Don't forget that. So nilikuwa nikitoka kwa hiyo kwa job yangu napita na nunua mkate, breakfast. Nanunua breakfast ya asubuhi, nilikuwa nanunua kila kitu. Alafu naamka mapema. I was the one to make the breakfast. I clean the house, I take shower, I keep the breakfast on the table, and then I do what? I proceed, I go to my work. Daily. Nimeanza kufanya kazi. So, shetani na yeye ataka kosangi kuingililia kwa mambo zimeanza kuendelea vizuri. This my sister's in-law sister wameanza kuwa na conflict na bwana yake. And then this husband does the biggest mistake ya kuni praise. Yani ile kuwapatia example with me. She just came from the village and she's working, you know. The moment he just made that comment, now my sister-in-law tukaanza conflicts zetu sasa. Akaanza kunichukia tu. She just started hating me. Guys, hey, I know you're there listening. I am done for today. My part 3, it's coming soon. My part 3 is the motto, is the fire one. Fire, follow me. The part 3 of my story is the motto, volcano. Motto one. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell down there for notification. Like, comment, and share.